Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. My name is Evelina and I love to do pick a card readings like this one. My focus is to provide insight and guidance to empower you through thick and thin. With that in mind, these are general readings, so if it doesn't apply, just simply let it fly. So I have 4 piles in front of you to choose from. If more than one is calling your name, then there just might be a message in both of them. When you're done, you can fast forward to the pile of your choice and I'll see you there. So let's just get started. Hi, pile 1. If you chose this pile, you're in the right place. Let's get started. Okay, so our first card as our overall energy for the year 2021 is the Devil card. So the Devil card, it's Capricorn energy, but it also talks about illusion, being influenced in a way where it could harm us. It feels good, it makes us feel good, but it's something that we rely on quite a bit, and it actually holds us back in the long run. We use this as a band-aid experience to ignore what's really going on in the situation. Now, this could be substances, this could be people, this could be actions, just things that we do maybe on a daily basis to escape from it all. Even using our phones, it could be something as well. For example, it helps us feel better. It helps us forget the situation, and it's just it's an escape, pretty much an escape. And this year there's a real focus on how we deal with those escapes and what are we escaping from. So it's actually quite a bit of shadow work. It could go pretty deep in some scenarios. This could also be with people. Maybe there's people around us that are manipulative and they're only there for their own personal gain. It's something to look out for as well. It's like a cleanup. I feel like it's a big cleanup for 2021. And it's also bringing up our worth. It's like, do we really need this? Do we really need to be around these people to feel good, or to feel like we're upscale, or we have this, people have this opinion of us because we own this or that. It's feeling worthy in the simple things that we do. And I really feel like there's this need to confront this illusion, this addiction on a deeper level. And it's definitely to do with our past. It deals with, how did we get here? How did this begin? How was I feeling at the time when this started? What does it do to help me feel good and create that band-aid situation? Like, what am I kind of walking away from? What do I want to get away from? What don't I want to face? And it's also not letting you say, well, it's just the way it is. I've been doing this for a long time. This brings me comfort. Yes, but saying, well, this is just the way it is, it's giving it space to fester. It's giving it space to saying that, oh, this is an okay thing. And when really it's not okay. It's holding us back from the things that we really want to do, that we really want to move towards. It could be excessive shopping. It could be the kind of people that we're around. Maybe they're not making us feel as good, or they're making us feel less than. So you become more reliant on them. So it's different things for different people. But that's what I'm picking on with this Devil card. The next card is, the Obstacle card. Ooh. And the Source card. Okay, yeah, definitely. This Obstacle card, I really feel a lot of heaviness. It's quite the burden. It's very hindering towards a goal. Like like a boulder, like you're carrying a boulder in your heart, on your back, wherever it sits. And I want to say that this obstacle is not as solid as it seems to be. I really feel like this is something that you can, if you really take a look at it from all angles, especially with the Source card, it's like a source of light coming in, and it's almost like helping you break it down, maybe finding some sort of crack in here to help go in and take a look at whatever this obstacle is, whatever this heaviness is. Because the Source card here is inspiration, it's knowledge, it's new access. That's what I'm saying, is I feel like there's a new access point to this obstacle that's holding us back. Yeah, when I look at this card, I feel like it's healing through creativity. I feel like in here it's all these colors, and it makes me think of painting or something very creative that sparks us in a different way. It's filling this void, whatever this void is, and where this void is, there's this obstacle, and it's breaking through that, breaking through these guards, breaking through these fences that we created. It's like fresh, fulfilling energy coming in through creativity. Yeah. Very nice. Okay. Our next two cards is the Thinker. And we also have the Observer. Okay, so the Thinker and the Observer. Wow. Okay, so again, going back to what I was mentioning before with the Devil card, I really feel like finding the reason, finding the source of whatever is hindering us. Creating a strategy, putting a focus on it in a new perspective. I really feel like it's pretty obvious once you take a look, like take that step back and take a look at what's really going on, and how it could be how you're speaking to yourself as well, maybe overthinking, overanalyzing. This could be that as well with the Thinker, because there could be maybe a sense of analysis paralysis kind of thing. It's also something to be mindful of in the process of finding the crack that's in this obstacle. Yeah, don't overthink it. I really feel like it's something that's in front of you. And I really feel like I want to say, take things at face value. Be logical about it. Be logical about it. And you have all the information. It's about keeping it simple. It's really taking a look at it on a surface level. Maybe being a little mindful when something does trigger you to go into that behavior. And seeing like, well, it's almost like taking responsibility for it, taking account for it. It's like, okay, this is when I feel like I want to do this because this happened. It's like, what's a different thing that you have or that you can do to give you the same sort of high, I guess, the same sort of feeling. Because I feel with this, there's definitely a cleanup here. Yeah, there's definitely a cleanup here. And yeah, with the Thinker, I really feel like asking those questions, as I was mentioning before: who, what, where, why, how, and taking a closer look at it. Because with this card, the Observer card, the Fox is using the little scope here to take a look at the moon, and the moon represents our emotions. And there's this aspect of closely identifying your feelings and experiences through your own personal lens. So it's like stepping back, gaining perspective on a larger scale, not just on a smaller scale, but also on a larger scale. So I'm feeling like there might be a little bit of back and forth. But yeah, definitely consider your environment, the people you're around, your culture, your actions. Definitely something in there for sure. Okay, the next card is Ascension. Ascension, yes. So ascension. So there's definitely this aspect of leveling up. Things will be moving forward. There will be progress. You will not be stuck in this for the whole year. So please don't worry about that. I do feel like there will be some sort of stepping stones. This is also dependent on how much energy you put into it, how much time you give it. The more time you can give it, I feel like the better it will be for you. But again, don't get stuck in this analysis paralysis kind of thing. Keep a balance, keep a balanced focus on like your spiritual realm and your earthly plane. Like, take care of the things that you need to take care of on a daily basis. So like going to work, paying your bills, making sure your family's fed, like that kind of thing. By keeping yourself grounded. Now there's many different ways to keeping yourself grounded. It could be as easy as laying down on the ground, walking barefoot, taking a shower, taking a bath, breathing exercises. There's so many different things that you can do to ground yourself. But I really feel like with this reading that creativity is the key to grounding and to perspective. When you're doing photography or you're painting, or even when you're writing things down, you're taking things from your own perspective. But it's you from your perspective, but someone could be looking at the same thing but take a different angle. So maybe there's this aspect of taking a different angle in your own style and finding that crack that's in that obstacle and shining a light in it and taking a look what's inside. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, so the next card is the Patience card. And mind you, this card is orange, and that is the sacral chakra, which is about self-expression, creativity, how we move, how we express ourselves. So again, going back to that creativity, I really feel creativity is going to be playing a large role this year. Most definitely. But going back to what patience is, pace yourself, take your time, evaluate the progress, evaluate the situation. There could be, might want to start meditating, doing just short meditations, relaxing, calming, grounding activities, things that you find passionate to give you that perspective, to give you these ideas. So like the more you clear, the easier it will be for you to gain that sort of insight. Yeah. The better the insight, the clearer the mind, the easier it will be to navigate through this obstacle that's associated with this Devil card. Yeah. So don't force it. Just don't force it. Things will happen in their own divine timing. But it also depends on how much you're willing to accept. How much time are you willing to give this? Yeah. Next card is, it is safe for you to love. So I really feel, and it says here actually, open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Yeah, I feel like you've been a little bit protective of your heart because of a painful experience. But I want to let you know that you are protected. You have these two little cherubs here, these two little angels around you, protecting you. And it looks like you're ready to go on a journey. And you do have support. I really feel like whoever this person is, there's this one particular individual that is by your side. They're waiting on you, but they're giving you space. They're being very respectful. It's like, you know what, do what you need to do, but I'm here when you come back. Or if you need to like reconnect, I'm here for you. And just very respectful, very calming, very generous individual that's willing to give you the time when you need it. Because I feel like they're very stable with their mind. I see that he's holding a sword here. This could be male, female, doesn't matter. It's not really gender specific, but this person is very, very logical, and I really feel like they could help you here if you need it. If you need to kind of like clear your mind, I feel like they're there for you. Does this mean that there won't be romance? There can be romance. I feel maybe later on in the year, but I feel like the first part of the year, more of the love is going to be for yourself and just cleaning yourself up. Okay. Overall, beautiful. It won't be all year, guys. It will not. I don't feel that at all. I feel like it might be for a couple of months, but again, it depends on how much time you put into it and how much effort you put into it, because this will take time and effort, most definitely. All right, let's get on to your tarot cards. So you got the Hermit reversed. You got the Page of Wands. Okay. You got the Two of Wands reversed. You have the Death card. You have the Nine of Pentacles. Beautiful energy. Wow. You got the Lovers card. Wow. Okay. There's that Devil. There's the Devil card. And then we got the Ace of Cups with it. Wow. Beautiful energy. Absolutely beautiful. Don't worry about this card. Don't worry about this card. I promise you, it'll be fine. Don't worry. Okay, so the way I have it set up is January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. So let's start here with the January, February, March. The Hermit reversed with the Page of Wands. So I really do feel like you will be withdrawing the first couple of months here to give yourself that space to meditate, to contemplate, realize your new potential. You might be starting a new project, a new journey, a new creative endeavor. I really feel like whatever you start here, I'm getting the Ace of Wands popping into my head. So something very, it could really start you off on a good path. It could be entrepreneurial as well if you want to. It could be something like that. It could be a side biz, but you're definitely realizing your potential. And I really feel like there is no real solid plan, and you don't know where it's going, but you're excited about the possibilities. And it's definitely something creative, not only here, but with the Page of Wands, but it's also the Ace of Wands that popped into my head. Definitely something creative, and it's coming back. But be curious, play around. It's just like, this is young energy. It's like childlike energy. And find what you really like to do, what you don't like to do. There could be an aspect of like cleaning up and finding something that you used to be very passionate about, and it comes back. And it's like, oh, let me try it again. And it's just like a reignited passion. You don't know where this is going, but it doesn't matter because you remembered that it made you feel good. But this could also be withdrawing from an immature, childlike fire sign, like a young fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Possibly realizing that you guys are on different pages, on different stages of life, and maybe you need to take a step back and reevaluate here. April, May, June, Two of Wands reversed with the Death card. Okay, so definitely a focus on your personal goals, finding what lights you up. I really feel like there might be a bit of a tug of war here, because you're going through life one way, but there's something else on the side that's beckoning you, that wants you to go this way, and it has deeper values. It's more in alignment with you, because I really feel with this Death card, I feel like in this time you're really going to want that change. You're really going to want to make a transition from one thing to another, but I really feel like there's this uncertainty and you're working kind of haphazardly. Not quite, it's not up to what you used to do, like the standards that you used to have, because I feel like you're distracted here. I feel very distracted. But I feel like make a plan and work towards your goals and stop dreaming. Stop dreaming. Put those goals in motion. Because I really feel like you're, so to speak, like a big fish in a small pond. You have all the success, and it's just like you're feeling good where you are, but it's not really, whatever this is on the side, it's just like, hey, this is more in alignment with you. It's like, yeah, but I'm making really good money here. Why are you pulling me this way? This kind of energy. But it's like, I really feel like you're gonna want something that's more fulfilling for you, not necessarily fulfilling in a financial aspect. Not saying that what's pulling you is not financially lucrative, because I feel it is, but not as much. I feel it's more something that you're passionate about. Yeah, I really feel that. So July, August, September, Nine of Pentacles with the Lovers. Whew, big decision here. But I really feel, especially with this Lovers, big decision. But I feel like you made the right decision here, because look at this Nine of Pentacles. Look at this solar plexus, like beaming, gold everywhere, just really enjoying the fruits of your labor. You're in harmony, you're in alignment. Whatever choice you made, it's the right choice, and you are in alignment with that choice. There could be some meaningful relationships happening here, safe relationships, where you can be honest and raw with them. Like, look, these two people, they're both naked. So this could be even a partnership, a very fulfilling partnership coming in here. It could not necessarily romantic. It could be something business, to do with business, or just being in alignment with where you are. Yeah, you're really feeling like you found where you belong, and you found your place. And that choice that you made was very authentic. It was very in alignment with who you are. Wow. So October, November, December, the Devil with the Ace of Cups. So there could be a very passionate relationship going on here with a Capricorn, or maybe a creative pursuit with a Capricorn. I also want to say, be mindful with how you fill your cup. There might be something or someone that wants to come back, maybe, and you might feel a little bit of guilt about it, because it might be something from here where you had to make a choice, and I made a choice, I'm in alignment, but they come back, it's like, okay, let me make a proposal to you. We'll give you more money. We'll give you a higher position, because we now see your value, but you're still going back to the same thing that you used to do. That wasn't really in alignment. I'm not gonna say it was wrong for you, but it was just very almost like a very 9-to-5 kind of thing. Very typical, very I don't know, it just doesn't really feel like in alignment with you anymore. And I feel like it's gonna be tempting. It will be tempting, but I really feel with this Ace of Cups that you're gonna be like, I'm good. I'm really happy. It's like you're choosing this alignment, this choice that you made here over this, whatever this is representing to you. This could be a relationship, this could be a job coming back, something's coming back, I feel, or presenting itself to you as something lucrative, but it's just like, I want to say, remember you're in a work in progress emotionally, and remember where you came from, the progress that you made. If something comes in as a temptation again, and you've done the work, you've made the change, and it was a difficult change for you, I really feel like I want to say, refer back to what happened earlier in the year. Okay, so I have 2 more cards for you. So the crystal for the year is Orlite. Look at that. And I'm going to be reading from the book what Orlite's all about. A minute. Let me find it here. Okay, Orlite. Okay, so the essential meaning is mindfulness, meditation on the present. To be mindful is to be aware of the now rather than distracted by the past or future and any thoughts of oughts, shoulds, and might-haves. Your quest for healing requires discovery what you're truly thinking and feeling when you're not distracting yourself. Light Spirit calls you to be mindful of your needs right now, for this may be a time to let tears flow or laughter arise, to recognize something so subtle that you previously missed, or to understand that you are so much more than what you can accomplish or produce. Be here in this moment, fully present and accepting of what is. Make the time to meditate today and simply observe what you know and feel without starting to talk yourself out of it and into something else. Right here, this energy here. Wow. No matter how hard this moment may seem, simply by observing it, you will change it. Beautiful, guys. That is so in alignment with what I was talking about. And the message from the universe for 2021 for you guys is, I do whatever it takes to get closer to consciousness. How beautiful is that? Absolutely wonderful. All right, group 1, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope this resonated. Let me know, subscribe, like, share, do whatever you need to do, and I'll talk to you guys later. Okay, thanks. Bye, guys. Hi, pile 2. So if you chose this pile, you're in the right place. Let's get started. All right. So the overall energy of 2021 is the Magician. Beautiful energy. So the Magician talks about confidence, expertise, transformation. I really feel with the Magician card, you're on the right path. You have everything that you need to make your dreams a reality. You also have a tendency of being in between the unseen and reality. And this is something that's linked with your intuition. Your intuition is so strong, it's so heightened, that you intuitively know what's best and what's the right route to take in situations. You know, you have this knowing even before the numbers come in. You don't need the numbers because you can see the potential in something, and it's just like, yep, this is the way I need to go, and no explanation is needed. It's just in you to do things. Very fiery kind of energy. Very, very fiery energy. Yeah, you're very quick moving, very powerful, a master manifester. But the only reason why, it's because you get an idea, you feel good about it, and you move with it because you trust that your grounding is completely stable. Completely stable. You know, you're not one of those, you're not much of a dreamer. It's just like you get an idea, you might think about it for a little bit, but for the most part, it's just like, okay, yeah, this feels good. I'm gonna go with it. I'm gonna go with the flow. I know exactly what I need to do because I have everything that I need, and I'm confident in everything that I need. Very nice, very, very nice. Complete faith, complete trust here. The next card here we have is Phenomenon. All right, Phenomenon. So if you think what a phenomenon is, it's occurrences that are observed but don't have an explanation. And I really feel this year that you need to allow space for the unknown. You don't have to have all the answers. And it goes back to the intuition thing, where it's just like you just trust that wherever it's going, you know it's for the best for you. And I really feel like with this Phenomenon card, I feel like there's like a detour, a side path happening here for you. It may not make sense, but it will give you like an edge, like a twist that you need in your current path. It gives you that leg up kind of thing. But at first it won't make sense, because I feel like the way I'm seeing it is there's the main road and it just kind of stops. and you're stopping there, and it's just like maybe there's like a pause, maybe there's like a it hasn't been constructed yet, but you see there's another road that comes out of that road, and it's kind of like a off the beaten path kind of thing. So you're just like, you know what, I think I need to go this way. I feel like I should go this way because there's an experience there that I need to have, so that I might be able to go back to that main road, or it might lead me to somewhere else. But it's just like you have full faith in what you're doing. The next card is TikTok reversed. Yeah. Yeah. You know what? Time is not even a matter to you. It doesn't matter how long it's going to take, because you have full trust in what's going on. You know that there's divine timing, and you know whatever opportunity this kind of detour, you're completely relaxed in it because you feel you're in the flow of it, and you realize that there's an opportunity in it. And it kind of seems like there's nothing around you in that sort of scenario. Like you're walking down this path, there isn't really much around, but it's like there's something here. I just know it, I feel it, and it's gonna give me that edge that I need. Of course. The next card is individuality. Yes. And red with the root chakra here, completely stable within individuality cards. Sorry. You take the road less traveled, and like I said, might not make sense to other people, but for you, it's just like, I know there's something in here. I just know it. I kind of feel like you're not a person that really fits in. You kind of do your own thing, and you don't really care. Honestly, you just don't care. You don't want to fit in that box. You don't want to fit in that mold. You want to break the boundaries. You want to make something customizable. And the thing is though, like whatever you bring in, you're gonna make it fit into your situation, because you're very creative, you're very innovative, and you don't like to be stuck in a box. Most definitely not. You're a very creative individual, but very like business oriented. You very like entrepreneurial, really big leadership. I really feel like quite the leader. And the thing is though about individuals, they speak without conviction. They can speak their minds. They can allow things to flow and make sense. Even the people are like sitting there like, what are you, like, where is this going? But the way you can explain it and incorporate things is very beautiful. And you have to have a strong throat chakra. Oh my goodness, your voice is very powerful, with especially connecting to your mind. The way it flows, it's like, wow, I never thought of that before. You got an edge to you, and that's what I feel here with the individuality. Absolutely. And don't mind what people think. Seriously, because in this scenario, you want to stand out. You will definitely want to stand out. If you're a person that doesn't really stand, like, you know, kind of like going with the flow, I feel like you're going to want to stand out with this because you see an edge. And I think that's so cool. Most definitely. Yeah. The next card is the Void. Yeah. Again, I really feel I really feel like a detour here. Again, with the road, it's stopped. It hasn't been constructed yet, or there's some sort of pause there. There's some sort of pause there, and I don't think that you see that there's more road, but you sense that there is the road continues on somewhere else, and then something branches off of that main road, and you're just like, you know what, I'm gonna go with it. I'm gonna go with this alternative road, and I'm gonna see what I need to see. And you're not gonna be sure, but you just like why you're being led this way, but I feel like you're gonna have faith in it, and you feel that it's right. Going back to this magician, intuitively you trust, and you know that this is the right way to go. This keeps coming in. I know I'm like repeating myself, but I really feel like you just have full faith in it. Oh, okay. Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. Okay, so with this card, Yeah, definitely. Pay attention to the people that are around you. They may not be there for your benefit. You might be questioning their integrity. They might feel a little bit dishonest. You might feel like they're in it for themselves. There's people that might be turning on you for taking a different route. You know, maybe like a boss or something. You know, it's like, I don't understand what you're doing. But there could be people where it's just like, oh yeah, you know, like I'm full support with you, but I feel like they want to gouge you for information so they can get that edge too. Not everyone, but I feel like there might be people that may become jealous of you for taking a separate route, because I really do feel like that you know that this is going to be successful, and it will be successful. Absolutely. There's no doubt in my mind about it, and that's how certain you're going to be as well about it too. Yeah. Wow. Very strong. Very, very strong. All right, let me bring up the tarot cards here and let's get a little more information. All right, okay. Starting off with the Six of Pentacles, with the Ace of Cups reversed. Wow. King of Swords. There it is. King of Swords with, oh my goodness, the Nine of Cups. What an interesting couple, huh? Look at this. Then we got the Six of Swords here, with the Five of Swords, the Queen of Swords. A lot of swords. My goodness. And then you got the Page of Cups in reverse. Okay, wow. So the way I have it set up is January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. All right, let's start off with this Six of Pentacles with the Ace of Cups reversed. Okay, so again, I'm going back to this card that I had, to pay attention to the red flags. I really feel, be mindful of where, like, to the people that are around you, because not everyone there is there for your benefit. Where you put your energy, where you put your knowledge, because the people around you, they're not necessarily there. I kind of feel with this Ace of Cups that you're going to be exploring something very privately. You're going to be withholding this information because you're not feeling you're not feeling secure of, you know, it's almost like, I want to have this edge, and I kind of want to feel like this is for you, and you will share it to the people that you feel should have it. Remember, this is for you. This is all for you, okay? And you're doing this for yourself. There could also be, with the, going back to the pay attention to the red flags, and also this void situation, I feel like maybe there could be some infidelity. Maybe sharing your energy one way but not the other. Not necessarily. But there's something, I feel like there's something holding you back. It's like I want to give my energy somewhere, but I feel like this block. What's this block? Something is definitely, yeah, I don't feel like people, like, you're gonna be questioning people's integrity, most definitely here. Whether it's relationship, whether it's business, because you're gonna be feeling a block here. Moving on to April, May, June with the King of Swords and the Nine of Cups. Okay, so this guy kind of makes me laugh because compared to the King of Swords, like, this guy looks kind of like a little joker, but a successful one. So that's perfect. But the way, like, I feel like this King of Swords would be looking at this Nine of Cups person is just like, it's almost entertained by you kind of energy. But let me go into this a little bit further. I kind of feel like upper management is looking at you, and I feel like they're maybe asking, like, they're just like, what are you doing? Like, what's your, like, I mean, you're bringing in success, but I feel like this isn't really by the book. I feel like you're sitting your emotions because you trust your emotions, and I really feel like you've brought in success. So like, and you feel very fulfilled. You feel like you've got some notoriety, I almost want to say. And people may be asking you, how did you do it? But it's such a weird, well, I didn't mean to say weird, but it's such a twist to it. It's such an obscure way of looking at things, but in a very, like, but it's very lucrative. I really feel like something's very lucrative here, but they're just gonna be like, this isn't how we do things. It's almost like they don't appreciate it. It's like, yeah, but look at all this success. It's like, well, show me what's behind the curtain. It's like, well, I feel like there's a little bit of defensiveness here. Like, you're okay, you're cool, but they're just kind of like, let me, like, show me everything kind of thing. And it's your decision whether you want to show them or not. But I kind of feel like they're going to give you a bit of a hard time with it. I really do. And especially moving on to July, August, September, with the Six of Swords and the Five of Swords here, you're moving away to calmer waters. This could be maybe you making peace with this person or the situation, or you're moving on to something better. You're taking your idea, something that you value, and moving into new shores, moving away from whatever these waves were, into calmer waters. This could also be within yourself, to be honest. You could be, I feel like you're standing up for yourself. You're seeing the value in this perspective, because this Five of Swords is about standing up for yourself, but it could also be unfair here. So something could be unfair. Maybe these are your ideas. You're holding on to your ideas, and you're not really, you don't want to share it because you feel, it's almost like a betrayal. I feel betrayed. It's like, I gotta move on. It's either I stay here or I move on or things need to calm down a little bit. And it's not that you got an ego about it. I don't think it's an ego about it. I just feel like, I don't think you'll get the recognition that you deserve because of how they've been treating you. But I feel like if you do decide to move on, as you dock, lay down some of those swords. Don't bring that drama with you. Don't bring that anguish with you. Don't bring that burden with you. Let your guard down. Let your guard down. And know that it's going to be okay. Because these people are walking away. You don't have to protect yourself as much anymore. You could be going into your own business, maybe even. I was just like, no, this is like, it's almost like a patent idea. I almost want to patent it because I want to protect it. But just don't bring that drama with you. Just don't bring the drama with you, I'm telling you. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. You don't need it. You don't need it. October, November, December, Queen of Swords with the Page of Cups in reverse. You're definitely stepping into your power, and you're enjoying being in power. This could be a rise up, like a raise maybe in position. It's like a supervisor, a manager. Maybe you're working alongside this person if you decided to stay. Maybe you're finally getting that recognition here, or wherever you're moving, you're gonna be there. They will see the value in this. Whatever this is, they will see the value in it, and they will give you a higher position. But Yeah. I feel like you're going to be more in touch with your emotions. And I think it's going to be important for you to be in touch with your emotions, because this page of Cups is in reverse. And the thing about the Queen of Swords is she's very good at repressing pain. And I really feel like, don't ignore this. Don't ignore this kind of, whatever happened here, whatever kind of anguish you're holding, don't ignore it. Process it. Make sure you process it so that you're not in defense all the time. But this could also be stepping away from something that was manipulative, that was maybe even abusive, and you're kind of rising above that. You're rising above that. You're being very logical about it. You're approaching it in a different way. Because this is a power couple here. So yeah, maybe you'd be working with this person. Maybe you're going to become on this level. Very interesting. So I got two crystals for you. Actually, they both popped out for the year. So we have kyanite and we have malachite. All right, so I'm going to be reading these from the book just to see what it says. I love the explanations in these books. Okay, so kyanite, resolving disputes, diplomacy, restoring harmony, mending fences, and building bridges. Wow. Harmony means that even though we are all different, we can blend our unique voices to create an ethereal chorus that uplifts us all. Kyanite's spirit message is that now is an excellent time for fixing those sour notes that have appeared, resolving any disputes, and healing any rifts for the good of all. Although we each have our own ways, we can learn so much and gain tremendous support when we let go of our rigid my way or the highway attitude, recognizing that we are all imperfect. Looking for our commonalities can steady us when we're feeling a bit shaky. Tune in to others and work towards harmony. You will find yourself growing and becoming stronger as a result. At this time, honesty is required. Be willing to look more clearly at others, your situation, and yourself so that you can find ways to work together and find common ground if possible. We're all imperfect, but love and commitment to fairness helps us heal ourselves and our relationships. There's value in different perspectives, and we can all agree to disagree. For many voices are needed in a choir. We are called to delight in differences, for we have to lean on each other. We're always interconnected. Keep this in mind as you take action to heal hurt feelings and reconnect with others in the tribe. Wow. Wow. That makes sense. All right, malachite, clarity of thought and emotions. The right use of intellect, integrating thoughts and intuition. Again, with integrating. Overthinking can make you feel like you're starting to lose it, but malachite spirit has appeared to let you know that there's a difference between unproductive ruminating and taking the time to apply logic that can help you make sense of what you know. Reasoning with clarity means the right use of intellect as you consider all the evidence you have encountered. This includes evidence produced by opening yourself to messages from the conscious universe through your first sense, intuition. Wow. Your reasoning powers are at their peak right now, so let go of any old beliefs that could make you doubt malachite spirit message, which is to trust that you are smart enough to sort through all the information before you. Yes, absolutely. And your message from the universe for the year 2021, guys, is I always trust the direction of the universe and know I'm being guided. How beautiful is that? I love it when it all works together. All right, guys, thank you so much for listening. Like, subscribe, leave a comment, let me know what you think, and we'll talk soon. Okay, bye. Hello, pile 3. If you pick this pile, you're in the right place. So let's get started. All right, so the overall energy for 2021, guys, is the sun. How gorgeous is that? Beautiful, beautiful energy. The sun card is the happiest card in the deck. So this is about, again, optimism, feeling whole. Things are flowing the way they need to flow. And you're feeling really good about it. You're feeling really amazing. And this is really encouraging you to step into your power if you have not already. I really feel like with the sun card, there's something to do with connecting more, because the two hands together, I really feel like there's something to do with connecting. It could be connecting with with your inner power. You could be connecting with other people more in 2021. You could be feeling more supported or asking for support. In the regular Rider-Waite as well, it's like a child riding on a horse. So there could be maybe a discussion of starting a family or bringing in something new to your lives on a bigger scale that requires quite a bit of responsibility, like a level up, or just to make you maybe bring a little more wholeness. I feel bring a little bit more wholeness, so whatever that means to you. The next card is the water card. All right. Okay, pile 3. So again, things are really flowing for you guys. Now you could be a water sign as well, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or this could be with a relationship with a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Things are really rushing, I feel. If you think of water, it just flows. And I feel like things are going in the flow of things. There could also be something to do with like maybe making a decision is making you feel emotionally rushed or maybe emotionally overwhelmed. It could be you with the sun and the water. This could be like a vacation, like a getaway. Maybe you'll be wanting to do some more water sports as well, water activities, so kayaking, fishing, swimming, maybe being at the cottage, maybe getting a cottage so you can enjoy the summer. It could also be using water to cleanse yourself so you feel more supported, so you feel more grounded. But I really also feel like with the water rushing, that idea of water rushing, there's this aspect of taking the path of least resistance, especially under pressure. Whatever is the easier opt-out. So maybe there's something coming in that will be additional responsibility. Maybe there's an aspect of taking the easier way out or wanting to, and maybe it might backfire a little bit. I'm gonna get more cards here to see what's going on. Oh yeah, okay. So the poised card reversed. All right, poised card reversed. So this is about not being ready to move forward at this time. And you know what, you have to be okay with that. You have to be okay with that. I think you need to stop pretending that this is not adding stress to you, because it'll create more tension. Don't be bringing any more responsibilities when you're already having a bit of a rough time with taking on this additional thing. Maybe the time has come for you to take on a responsibility or an additional responsibility. Maybe you're under a timeline and it's finally come. It's like, oh, okay. Wow, that came kind of quick. Maybe you were in this process of like saying yes to everything, but it's only because like it's almost like you maybe there was a lot of things going on and you're like, okay, yeah, we'll get to it, we'll do this, we'll do that. And I feel like it's that whole, what I said here with the water, of taking the path of least resistance, especially under pressure. So it's like, yeah, you know, it's just easier to just say yes, or, you know, it's maybe taking on too much responsibility, and now you're like, whoa, like now with all these other things going on. Yeah, you're kind of, it's almost like you're in this mode of like fake it till you make it kind of thing. And you're not delivering on your best. You're kind of half finishing things. I really feel like there's this wanting to postpone because things are moving a little bit too quickly, and especially with this additional responsibility. So again, it could be children, it could be you know, an additional financial, like I said, maybe getting a cottage, maybe buying a house, it could be getting a car, something that's going to be an additional responsibility that you may have not had before, or it's an addition to. Let's keep going. Spirituality. Yeah, okay. Yeah. I really feel with this card coming up, going back to this water and this sun card, I really feel like there is this maybe going on a vacation, stepping away from this responsibility, this postponement, to find your inner peace. It's like a maybe like a spiritual retreat, maybe it's like a, you know, like a meditation, like yoga, prayer, periods of silence, contemplation, giving you that space. I really feel like you're going to need a little bit of space here before this happens. It's not that it's not going to happen. I feel like there's just it's postponed or just slightly delayed. Yeah. Just to allow yourself to adjust, harmonize with this new cycle, and strengthen your relationship with your partner, if this is something to do with having children or adding responsibilities. And it's just kind of coming from a perspective of, once we have this additional thing, we may not have much of an opportunity to go away and relax. Maybe we should take some time away, enjoy ourselves a little bit, and kind of get back to where we were meant to be. Very interesting. Oh yeah, okay. Connect to heart. Yes, heart to heart conversation. Being raw, being honest, being vulnerable, if anything. You know, lower down those defense mechanisms. Stop saying yes to everything and be like, listen, you know what? I am feeling overwhelmed. Can we talk about this? And it's pushing past any fear of rejection or someone getting angry at you or just something like that. It's you. I really feel here you have a very strong connection with somebody, and it's safe for you to connect with them. It might not be on the with these two dogs looking away from each other. I feel like may not necessarily see eye to eye, but there is an understanding, because look, they have their minds close to each other. It's like, yeah, you know, maybe you might be on the same page. It's like there might be like this slight like, oh really, like, but it's maybe that you guys are on the same page. Maybe it's just more about, you know, it's like, yeah, you know what, I was thinking the same thing. Yeah. Integration. Maybe your partner was afraid to tell you. This could be your partner coming to you as well. Be like, yeah, you know what, I'm feeling a little bit overwhelmed with all these responsibilities, everything happening so quickly. And it's not that it's a bad thing. There's nothing bad here. It's all really good flowing things. It's just too much of a good thing. You know what I mean? Let's keep going. Oh yeah, look at that trust card. The situation is calling for you to have faith. Yes. Absolutely. Have faith that everything is exactly the way it needs to be. That there's divine timing. I really feel like there's a moment of personal growth here. Learning to communicate and learning to trust more. Learning to put your guard down a little bit more with this person or the situation. Turning this into a positive experience. That's just like, you know what, you could have like this demeanor of like, oh, I can handle anything, but it's like really inside it's just like you're soft. Like you need that time to cool down and relax and get in an alignment with yourself. And there's no shame in it. There's no shame in it at all. And it could be, yeah, again, with this, I keep looking at this, it's like a child, maybe having children. It's like, you know what, I don't know if I'm ready yet. Do you think we could take just a little bit of time away before this happens? Things have been very busy. Things have been a little bit crazy. I feel kind of overwhelmed. Do you think we could just go away? Even if it's like a road trip, if it's something, you know, just to get away. Yeah. Okay. All right, let's move on to your tarot cards for 2021. Let's see what they got to say. All right. Okay. So, oh, wow. All right. So we got the Ace of Pentacles. You got the Knight of Wands. 10 of Cups. Wow. The Knight of Swords. 2 knights here. Got the Fool card. Got the Lovers card here. Big decisions here. Wow. 8 of Pentacles. And you got the High Priestess. All right. Okay, so we got, the way I have it set up is January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. So let's get started with January, February, and March here with the Ace of Pentacles with the Knight of Wands. Okay, straight off the bat, new exciting opportunities with business, a new job, an investment. You could be receiving money, maybe if you asked for a loan, you might get approved for a loan. Maybe some sort of payout is coming your way. I feel like I'm feeling very abundant. I feel like I'm very much aligned and focused. With this Knight of Wands, I really feel like I've been swept off my feet, and but like in a good way. Like I'm feeling very stable with this person. There's a good flow of abundance. Everything is just flowing the way they need to flow, and it's going in the exact direction that needs to be, that it needs to go for things to grow, for things to move on to the next level. Because there's an opening here, and there's like the next step. Take the next step. With April, May, June, 10 of Cups with the Knight of Swords, I feel like someone is maybe rushing to start a family or rush to live that dream life with the white picket fence kind of thing. I really feel that there's some big changes and big opportunities, and things are moving quick because I feel like time is flying with this Knight of Swords. And again, it's like I lifted up my head. It's like, oh, it's time now. And it's just like there might be talks here for taking the next step. It's like, okay, you know, we have everything flowing really well. Maybe this is a good time to make that investment. And I mean, this could also be pressure from like family members, maybe your spouse, to take the next step. But it's like with rainbows, if you take a look at the 10 of Cups here, rainbows, they only last for a short period of time. So I kind of feel like the idea is there, but even if you went through with it, I feel like you might go back to feeling a little bit of resentment, and not taking that time that you wanted to take. I feel like there's going to be discussion here for sure, because it's just like things are just moving really quick, and there's a sense of like completion, but it's like I'm not sure. Is it possible that we could take a breather here? Because the stability, like I said, the idea is great, but it's just there's some flaws in it, and it's not really. Not that it's a bad idea. It's not a bad idea. It's just, it's not quite in alignment with you just yet. I feel like you really want to take a break. And moving on to July, August, September, with the Fool and the Lovers card, major choices, major changes, going off on an adventure, retreat, or a journey, feeling that carelessness, that innocence. After having this discussion, maybe being in alignment and maybe moving forward towards going away or making a plan to go away. And that's kind of more in alignment with the both of you. Maybe you're even going on your own. Maybe you guys are, taking a break separately, or just to take like a break from everything, or you guys maybe might go together actually. And I feel like it's going to spark a new connection between you two. But yeah, there's definitely like this rekindling, because you don't have the responsibilities are in the way. You see each other for yourselves, and that kind of really brings that attraction even more to each other. Really beautiful. So like really go out, have some fun, reconnect with like this childlike innocence, and just kind of be away for a little bit. Take that time, relax if you can. Like again, it doesn't have to be international. It could just be like a go like rent a cottage or something, or be by the water, like just something, just a bit of it, like a small getaway, whatever that means to you. It's like take some time away. But it's something very profound. This is big changes, big changes. The gold here, it's like a golden moment. It's just like that. It's like, yes, you know what? You're like, I'm glad we had this discussion, because we both needed it. We both needed to take a break and realign ourselves with what we wanted to do and feel comfortable and relaxed. And it's just like, okay, it's like coming out of whatever this period is, October, November, December, you are back to work. You are back to work. But I feel like there's this new energy towards with you, with a clear mind and a renewed sense of purpose, this new energy. And you have like, there's also this thirst for knowledge here, especially maybe something on a spiritual level, maybe here when you took a break, something came up and you're like, wow, I'm really curious about it. Maybe you'll be looking into that, perfecting it. You learn something here and you're bringing it back into your day-to-day and perfecting it, being in alignment, being within consciousness, or aligning to consciousness. Yeah, it's something that you learn here for sure. And you're feeling secure within yourself. You're perfecting it. It's like maybe you're working on your communication, maybe you're working on yourself here. I feel like you're getting back to work. It could be what was going on here. It's almost like it's like back to reality. Okay, I'm ready to go. I got this now. Like I'm excited about it. And I know that I'm in alignment. I feel it. I feel right. I feel relaxed. And I feel like a queen, like a king, very positive, very positive. And this adds up to a 10. It definitely goes back to this completion where there was a bit of a delay. It was only a couple months, but it's like back to work. Let's get back into the gear. What do we need to do? But there's like this more of a connection there. It's really beautiful. I really like this. So your crystal for 2021 is aquamarine. All right, let's read from the book. What aquamarine is all about. Okay, so aquamarine. Enhancing clarity, calm discernment, awareness, and acceptance of one's truth. Wow. More than ever, it's easy to get lost in a flood of information. While remaining focused and on task may be difficult when your senses are overstimulated. Oh my gosh. Aquamarine Spirit has appeared to tell you that you really do have what it takes to sort it all out and become clear as you make decisions. Your powers of discernment are now magnified and you're poised to make healthy choices for yourself and the good of all. What was I just talking about? Crystals can be found when looking carefully at a big rock formation or layer of earth. If you call on the help of the conscious universe and work with the energy of aquamarine, you can see what sparkles and calls for your attention, and you can quickly understand it too. Take a deep breath and be patient as you practice discernment and observe details you might have overlooked before. First one at a time and then in unison. Know that you have the ability to recognize the importance of small details is supported by the conscious universe. You're on the brink of attaining some powerful insights, and Aquamarine Spirit has come to show you the way. Right here, yes, absolutely. And the message from the universe for 2021, the more energy and intention I bring to my faith, the more fearless and free I am. Being in alignment. Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, Pile 3, thank you so much for watching. Like, subscribe, let me know what you think, and have a great day. Take care. Bye. All right, Pile 4, let's see what's going on with you guys for 2021. All right. Okay. So we got Temperance. Temperance energy. So Temperance. So this is Sagittarius energy. It's about balance. It's about patience. It's about being open to different opinions, perspectives. That's Sagittarius energy. Having compassion, realizing that there is a gray area and it's not just black and white. And realizing that we all grow and change and learn, and that everyone is just perfectly imperfect. So let's see where this goes. Memory. All right, so memory. So this is about reminiscing about the past, the good times and the not so good times, and this could be somebody coming back and wanting a second chance. They want you to forgive them, maybe showing you that they've grown since your last interaction with them. And perhaps this is about getting the full story, so it's not just your side of the story and then just bits of their side. It's like getting the full perspective on it because they have grown and they're learning to communicate better with you. Interesting. Oh, building blocks. Yep. So building blocks in reverse. All right. So addressing the cracks in our foundations. Perhaps your values have changed. Perhaps their values have changed, and letting go of what no longer serves us to be in line with our vision, where we want to go, what's our next steps. Maybe at the time you were choosing to ignore or agree to something and that kind of backfired, and now it's coming back, and maybe now you're kind of feeling like, is this still going to be a factor? Are they really being honest with me? But I feel like they want to come back and hold themselves accountable for their actions. And it's up to you whether you want to look at it or not, but I really feel like they really want a second chance with you, for sure. And maybe you'll agree to look past those imperfections and see if they really are a stable building block after all. Because right now you feel like they're very unstable. They're kind of, you know, it's a cracked block. There's a crack in the foundation, and right now you can't have any of that. You can't have any of that. You've grown. You've learned. You're stepping forward, and it's just like, listen, it's either you're on my team or you're not. But it's getting the full perspective as to what really happened. And it's your choice whether you want to weed out those rotten pieces or build on them like a new foundation. It's like replace your perspective on them. But yeah, be honest with them, be frank with them, because I feel like you want to change the blueprint of the course you want to take, whether it's people, situations, anything that holds space in your life. You're reanalyzing things. It's like, am I going back to what it used to be, or maybe reminiscing about having to let go of one of those cracked blocks or those rotten blocks, and it's like you're kind of looking back, and it's like, did I make the right choice? Yeah, completion. The number 9. All right. Completion. So letting go of old thoughts and taking on new ones. So this is, again, like seeing the gray area in a situation. This could be friendships, relationships, behaviors, where you live, your mindset. This could be a completion of like a karmic cycle. This could be about maybe a new study or new obligations. But I want to let you know that you're on the right path. And it's encouraging you to really surrender to the changes. Being more open to the changes, because it's like it's a new cycle. There's something new coming in, and it's like you're clearing the slate pretty much, and it's just like you're either here or you're not. And if you are here, we need to have a serious conversation about what happened in the past, and have you really changed, or are you just putting up a front with me? But trust your inner guidance. This is the crown chakra. This is crown chakra energy, the purple. So trust what's coming in. What's the guidance telling you? Can this person be trusted? Can the situation be trusted? Is it going to help me in the long run? The next card is the honeymoon card. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. So I really feel like this is someone coming back, because honeymoon is about renewing the relationship, starting anew, maybe going into like a honeymoon phase with this person and maybe came back. This could be taking like a road trip or a vacation together. Or this could just be you analyzing the situation and maybe going away and maybe meeting someone new that kind of, it's almost like sparks you again, gives you a spark within, like a rekindling within yourself. After doing all this clearing, all this cleansing, but it's from a different perspective. It's from a very logical perspective, a very open perspective. It's just like, okay, show me everything. And it's about trusting the higher, just having this knowing about it too. Trust what's coming in with the situation. Because yeah, again, I feel cleanup. I feel a cleanup for sure. Oh wow, the wilding. Look at this. All right, the wilding. So empowerment, independence. You may start coming off as very intimidating because of your independence, because you're stepping into your power, because you're doing this like high pressure wash, high pressure wash. It's like, if you're still standing, you're good. If you're not, you know, after seeing the full perspective of it, absolutely. And it's about standing in alignment with your needs, prioritizing your freedom while staying grounded. You don't want anyone holding you back. You don't want anyone holding you back. Sagittarius is all about freedom, but staying grounded at the same time. I feel like you're a different person. People either respect you for that or they reject you. And it's all within your personal development. Because it's just like, I feel like you've gone through so much that it's just like, no, you know what? I need to redo it. I need to reprocess things. I need to reorganize things. And I'm telling you right now, with this personal development, with this clearing, don't avoid the process. Continue to process these things. Because I really feel like it's going to help you in the long run. Get it done. Just get it done. Get it done early in the year. It's like, you know what? New year, new start. Let's do it. Let's get going. Let's start moving. Yeah, like, I'm getting the words pressure wash for sure. Pressure wash. Wow. Okay. Yeah, you're clearing. You're totally clearing it out because you want to be free of any of the mess that was before. It's like, if you're not here in alignment with me, then I'm not interested in it. If you want to come back and support me and be there for me, then, you know, we got some things to talk about. All right, let's check out your tarot cards for 2021. You got the Hangman, a 10 of Wands. Yeah, coming in very heavy, very heavy. I'm feeling a little stuck here. 6 of Wands, Page of Pentacles, or sorry, Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. We got the 9 of Wands. We got the Queen of Wands. Got a lot of wands here. 3 of Pentacles. Oh yeah. And the Emperor. Alright guys. Beautiful energy. Look at this. So the way I have it set up is January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. So let's get started with January, February, March with the Hangman and the 10 of Wands. Yeah, you're feeling trapped. You're feeling burdened with all these restrictions being put on you, and you're feeling very uncertain with the struggle. I feel like maybe you're being taken for granted, and it's like you're not able to let go of things. And I really feel like it's time to let things go. Like, stop burdening yourself with all this stuff. Stop taking on all this responsibility when it's not really your responsibility, or not just your responsibility to make things work. There's this burdening, there's this weight. And I want to ask you, is it really worth carrying all these wands? It's such a burden. You need to change your perspective on the situation, because it's not just up to you to make things right. It's both parties, and if both parties are not on the same page, I really feel like it's just like, you know what, this has been going on for a while. I need to finish. I need this to be done. I can't continue like this because I'm being slowed down. You listen, with Sagittarius energy, you can't slow them down. You can't slow them down. They're gonna move the way they need to move, and that's it. That's it. They know exactly what they want to do. They're adventurous. They want to open up, and that's what I feel here is just like, I can't be open. I can't be myself. Well, why not? because you cut your guard up. You have all these wands. It's just like you can't even focus. This is about focus. April, May, June, Six of Wands and Knight of Pentacles. All right, here you might be getting some sort of recognition for being leadership, for being loyal, being dedicated to something. And look, you dropped some of those wands. And I feel like people are coming back to support you because you've done some of the work here. The Knight of Pentacles is very methodical, very loyal, very trustworthy. They know where they want to go. You're making dreams come true with supporters, with this crowd. Maybe it could be public recognition for you standing up. It's almost like people coming back. It's like, finally you stood up for this. You're not taking this anymore. And it's just like people are, it's like they're embracing, like they're congratulating you on your empowerment. What I do want to say with the Six of Wands, as much as it's a victory card, you may have won the battle, but you haven't won the war. And that's what I'm saying is stay focused, be methodical, take your time, congratulate yourself on the things that you do accomplish, but don't let it get to your head, kind of thing. It's just like, oh, it's done, I won the battle, but the war's still going on. There's still more things happening. And here, moving on to July, August, September, it's the Nine of Wands. Something's coming back, but it's like, you know what? With this Queen of Wands, she's one of my favorite court cards. It's the last stand, but you're being very courageous. You're taking action. You're very confident. You're not shying away and standing up and fighting for what you believe in. And you're learning from the setbacks. You're learning from the past. You're learning from past failures. And you're pushing forward with this ambitious passion. Yeah, I wouldn't want to be in your way. I would not want to be in your way. Because this is the wounded warrior. He's tired. It's like, but is still standing their guard. It's just like, I'm gonna finish this, and I'm gonna finish this with confidence. I'm gonna finish this because I know I'm worth it. This is about standing in your worth and knowing your worth. Look at all this yellow. Solar plexus energy. She's all about confidence. She's all about individuality. She's a very charismatic person. No, this could be male, female, but charismatic, sociable. You have that energy within you, very sociable, very likable, very maybe you're even on social media, and people really enjoy your content. Maybe you're moving forward with your content in a different path and really enjoying this new path. But you're standing strong. That's what's important. You're standing strong, and you're not letting anybody move you in a different direction. Let the haters hate. If you're not here for me, then you're not. If you can't accept this new path, it's like this is what's right for me, and that's it. There's nothing to it. Wow, guys. Talk about battle of the will. So you have October, November, December, Three of Pentacles with the Emperor. Man, you guys are holding strong. You're committed to growing. You're committed to building. You're staying practical. You're staying logical. There's definitely an upgrade here. Because you're taking this pentacle that you learned and adding it to your foundations. You're growing your foundations. There's some sort of sense of studying, learning, apprenticeship, maybe a collaboration. Be open to some sort of collaborative energy, but I feel like you're going to be on the head of it. But this is to do with like attention to detail, hard work, dedication, and you are in that energy. You are in that energy here. Absolutely. Nothing will sway you. This is a pentacle. This is earth energy. Very stubborn. Very stubborn. Nothing will move them from their path. Once they got an idea, they got an idea. Tenacious, that's the word. Very tenacious. But look at this. Look at this. Emperor energy. Stable, logical. They got the experience behind their back. It's like adding a notch to your experience. Like a notch in your staff. You know how kids grow and you put like little, you mark on the wall like where they're, how much they've grown in a certain amount of time. That's kind of what I feel you're doing here. It's like you're seeing the progression, and this is a quick progression here for sure. The foundations are growing, but you are standing in your power, and you are just, it's like, I got this. Like, you went from the Queen of Wands to the Emperor energy. That is a jump. That is such a jump. It could also be somebody of like an older male, female coming in to help you with your foundations, helping you plan, because they see your potential. But it's all about doing this work here. Just cleaning the slate and standing in your power. Wow, guys. So your crystal for 2021 is the Apache tear. Let me read this to you from the book. So we got the number 5 here. All right. Essential meaning: letting go of grief, recovering from the past, releasing pain so old wounds can heal. Yes. Before we came to this planet, our souls agreed to experience both love and loss in this lifetime, along with pleasures and pains of being in our bodies, so that we might experience a sense of purpose and fulfillment and find our destiny. There is a great beauty in being broken open, for a heart that is fully expanded with grief is one that truly understands that rejection is God's protection. Faith is something better coming our way, will set the wheels in motion for attracting that which we most deserve. Often we simply cannot recognize that there is a far better plan at work than our own. The message of Apache to your spirit is to not fear or repress your emotions. Release them through your body so you can prepare yourself to heal from the heartache and receive all the conscious universe has in store for your pleasure and happiness. Wow. Yes, absolutely. And your message from the universe for 2021 is: in any moment, I can surrender to the powerful presence of love through prayer, contemplation, and stillness. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. When you need to connect, take the time for stillness so you can gain perspective and trust the messages that are coming in. Trust the messages that are coming in. This is crown chakra energy, okay? Okay, Pal 4, thank you so much for listening. Please like, subscribe, let me know what you think. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Take care. Bye.